Hey guys, it's the guy of time. And do you guys ever go to New York? I bet most of you never went to New York. Or if you live in New York, that would be pretty cool. But I actually one time went to New York and I went to New York City and it was super cool. And I'm just gonna guys tell you about the time I went there. So I was just chilling, making some animation, and all of a sudden my uncle barges into my room and is like, yo, we gotta go onto this road trip, like right now. Like, what? I want to go right now. I have like this whole schedule planned. Like, no, we gotta go right now. And he threw me into his car, and we start driving there. I was like, okay, I guess we have to go to New York City. And so we drove all the way there. But he was like, are you hungry? And I was like, okay. And we went to get some sushi. Like, I'll get some California roll, which is like my favorite type of sushi. And I also got this spicy soup. I didn't know they made spicy soups. It tasted pretty good. And then we went to this burger place to get some slushies. They sold burgers, but I guess we just got slushies from there. We went back into the car and we started to drive to New York City. And I actually never been there. It was pretty cool. And we started driving there. We were listening to music, and of course, so you could already guess what type of music we were listening to. Daft Punk, of course. And we went to this souvenir shop where I actually got a lot of souvenirs. But the only souvenir I actually have right now is oh right here I have the Statue of Liberty from the souvenir shop. I got it, and it was like $8. Do not buy things in New York City, guys. They're gonna rip you off. So we after the souvenir shop, we started to walk to the place that we're going to. I was like, where are we going? I was like, we're going onto a boat. And I was like, oh, like the boat. And I also heard that if you could actually go on a boat to New Jersey because that's how close New York City is to New Jersey. I was like, well, that's pretty cool. And my my uncle said, actually, we're gonna go to the Statue of Liberty, which I just got a souvenir from it. And I was like, whoa, that's gonna be so cool. I can't wait to go. And I was so excited because I love the US. Like I live in the US and I also got like president that that's how much I love the US guys actually picture of the president. And so we start to drive to the boat, and when we got there, we walked in, and it was like I thought we were gonna go to like a deck and like wait for a boat to come, but he was like, "No, we're going on to like a type of ship that takes you to the Statue of Liberty." But he was like, "I'm too poor to actually go to the Statue of Liberty," so we he said that we're gonna be going next to the Statue of Liberty, which was really annoying. I wanted to go there, but he told me I can't. Can't believe this. I wanted to go there so badly. I never even went next to the Statue of Liberty, guys. We just like saw it from like really far away. But back to the story. We went onto the boat, and there's like a bunch of ads on the boat too. Like they really, really like money there. Like, and you guys know how much I hate ads. And I was like, it's okay. It's all gonna be good. I'm gonna see a Statue of Liberty. And we went onto the boat. I took my seat. We saw out the window, and the boat started to go. And I was like, that's pretty cool. And I like saw the green water, and I was like, why is the water green? And like my uncle said, because of all the algae. I was like, nah, algae. This is like a giant ocean. How can there be so much algae that covers the whole ocean? So I had a different idea. What if oceans are sometimes green because fishes pee in them? Like if you think about it, blue plus yellow equals green. So it's gotta be that fish is peeing in the ocean and makes it green. It, it's gotta be, guys. It can't be algae. They're all lying to you. That's not the reason. So we anyways went next to the Statue of Liberty, but like it wasn't like next to it, was like 500 feet away, more like 500 meters away, and I saw Statue of Liberty like so cool. I was like, whoa, look at this, look at this. And we start to go back, and I was like, this game's so boring, and I took out my earpods, started listening to music. You guys can already guess what music I was listening to. Daft Punk, of course. And we went to the place where the boats land. It wasn't a dock. I don't know how to say like the lobby. I don't know. So after that, we we kept walking because my uncle didn't want to lose his spot in the parking lot that we had to pay for. And I asked him, "Where are we going now?" And he's like, "We're going to Ground Zero." And I was like, "What is that?" And so he told me about this event that happened, and we started to go to the place, and there was like these two like things full of water, like there's water there, and there's like a bunch of names, and I was like, this is pretty cool. And then he showed me this really tall building, and he told me that it's called the World Trade Center, and it's like this really tall building. He told me that was 17,076 feet tall. It's 1,776 feet tall. And he told me that's actually the tallest building in the U.S. And 17,076 is actually the year that the U.S. got independence, which was really cool. And that was actually the coolest part of my trip. Uh, After that, we got like these cool bracelets. Have it around here. But it said something about like World Trade Center, and we went to like this souvenir, like it's like it was a souvenir cart, and we got like boxed water. I thought it was gonna like taste like milk. This was the most disappointing part of my trip. I thought it was gonna taste like milk. And after that, we went back to his car. We listened to Daft Punk. We drove around, and I finally went back home to animate. And that was basically a story. I saw Ground Zero, saw Statue of Liberty. My next video is gonna be about Valentine's Day, so you guys should go see that. Uh, Subscribe to help me live off Lazy in Arizona and to go back to NYC. Bye. Happy Valentine's Day.